Alright, what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Are you ready for chaos? That is going to be today's mock draft video. So like always, we're gonna do a first round mock draft on Fanspo, but there is a big twist to this. To switch things up, I have 30 entries in a wheel, and before every single pick, I am going to spin this wheel, and it could be draft a Pac-12 player, draft a 5th year player. I even have a wild card of draft a player's son in here as well. So no matter what happens, we have to obey the wheel, and we could be taking Bronny James #1 overall. So this is just for fun. I hope you guys do enjoy this idea, and there's 30 entries in this wheel, so every time I pick something, it will get eliminated. So let's just start this off. Who are we taking with the #1 overall pick with the Atlanta Hawks? Could it be Alex Sarr still? Could it be an international prospect? Oh, okay, it's going to be to trade down. All right, this should be easy. Now, there's been some talks about maybe San Antonio going with the #1 overall pick and trading up to #1. So I'm going to do that with San Antonio. We're going to do #1 for #4, and then they're also going to be able to get like Atlanta's 2025 first back or something like that. So that's what it's theoretically going to be. That means Atlanta trades to #4. San Antonio is on the clock, and I don't know if they would pair up Sarr and Wemby. So we're going to go Zachary Reese-Shea. It's looking like they would want another wing that could shoot, that could throw entry passes to Wemby, but also is going to get great looks with Wemby getting double teamed. So yeah, with the #1 overall pick, it's Zachary Reese-Shea with the Spurs trading up, man. This is going to be a wild mock. So let's see, #2 overall pick, we have the Washington Wizards. Let's see what the wheel is going to decide for the Wizards to do, and they are going to have to draft a true center. All right, this makes this fairly easy. I don't think there's been any talks about Sarr playing the power forward position. Funny enough, he is listed as the 4 right there. So a true center could be Klingon, but I do think Sarr is also a true center in this league as well. So we're just going to go, honestly, not crazy. Reese-Shea 1, Sarr #2 right here with the first 2 picks. Now we got Houston at #3. And let's see what Houston is going to have to do with the 3rd overall pick in this draft. All right, this is interesting. They're going to have to draft a non-Power 6 conference player. So you know your Power 5 conferences of the SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, and Pac-12, no longer anything anymore, but then we're also going to throw the Big East in there. So a player not in one of those 6 conferences. All right, so this isn't going to make this too hard. That means I'm pretty much deciding between an international guy or a G League guy. So you could go Topic, you could go Salon. I'm actually going to go Ron Holland with the 3rd overall pick here. Houston is going to get an elite defender right away. They went athleticism and defense last year with the Men Thompson #4. Going to get the same thing here with Ron Holland, who's been talked about to go outside the lottery. That would be blasphemy if that ended up happening. So now we're here at #4 with Atlanta, who had to trade down with San Antonio. So let's see what they end up doing here with the 4th overall pick in this draft. It looks like, oh my God, we got to trade the pick. All right, so back-to-back things, or no, it ends up being draft a big. Okay, so it slightly goes to that. That means it's going to be easy here with the 4th overall pick. Donovan Klingon is going to be an Atlanta Hawk. So they trade down, they get one of their picks back, and they still end up with Klingon. Honestly, I don't hate that for Atlanta to actually do that on draft night. All right, 5th overall pick, we have the Detroit Pistons. Are they going to get screwed over here by the wheel, or is it going to be okay? So the Detroit Pistons are going to have to select a bad shooter. So this is interesting here. They're still going to get somebody that's going to go around this range. We could look at Matas Buzelis, who's not really a great shooter, or Stephon Castle. I think I'm going to actually have them go Stephon Castle here. Get someone that could maybe play the point guard in a pinch if they needed to, if they wanted Cade to play more off ball, but they're also going to get someone that can rebound, that could defend, but then can also slash and cut as well. But it's definitely not a good shooter right now. So the top 5 doesn't look too crazy. Reese-Shea 1, Sarr 2, Holland 3, Klingon 4, Castle 5. So let's see what these Charlotte Hornets are going to be doing at #6, and they are going to have to take someone that is 20 years old or younger. And Reed Shepherd is still 19 years old, so he's going to go to the Charlotte Hornets, play in between LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, and be someone that can also play backup point guard as well if LaMelo was injured or when he's on the bench. So not a crazy top 6. All right, I want a little bit more chaos here at #7 for the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's see what they're going to have to end up doing, and they are going to have to draft a good defender. Okay, so that could eliminate some of the guys they would look at here. I wouldn't call like Buzelis a good defender right now. Same with Dillingham, same with Connect. Topic is interesting, and same with Salam, but I wouldn't say so. I may go Devin Carter at number 7. He may be the best defender on the board. Or did we go Zach Edey as well? I don't know if I want another guard to Portland, specifically one at number 7. So let's go Ultimate Chaos here. Zach Edey is still a good defender. I know he's slow, but he can anchor a defense. And with Klingon and Tsar off the board, and Ron Holland and Castle are gone as well, Zach Edey in this mock is going number 7 to the Portland Trailblazers. That's the chaos I wanted to see. All right, number 8 here with the San Antonio Spurs. They traded up with number 1, but they were able to keep number 8, and they're going to have to draft someone that's 21 years old or older. So that could be Tristan Da Silva, that could be Devin Carter, but I'm actually going to have them load up on wings in this draft. They're going to get Dalton Connect here at number 8, another good shooter as well that could space the floor consistently with Wemby there, and they get Reese Shea, who could still be a little bit more of a project play, but they get Connect, who is NBA ready right now. Number 9, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's see what they have to do here. It looks like they have to draft an international prospect here at number 9. So that is going to be Nikola Topic, or that's going to be Tijan Salon. I don't know if I love Topic going to Memphis with Ja and Marcus Smart there. So I'm actually going to have them go Tijan Salon, a little bit more of a project play at number 9. Could contribute right away if they know his role, but will probably be better on the back half of that rookie contract. So definitely a different top 9 so far. And at number 10, we have the Utah Jazz. They could go a couple different routes here. It'd be interesting if we have to trade this pick for a player, but we actually have to draft a Big Ten player here. So that could have been Zach Edey. Oh man, the Big Ten is not the greatest conference when it comes to basketball, at least right now. I don't even know who the best available is from the Big Ten. All right, it would be Kel'el Ware. Is there somebody that I like a little bit better? Terrence Shannon, number 10. I think I'd rather take a chance on Kel'el Ware. Cam Christie at 10 is an absolute reach. All right, so we're going Kel'el Ware to the Utah Jazz. They get another center. They moved on from Kelly Olynyk at the deadline. Walker Kessler was kind of questionable last year, so they get someone that could be a rim protector, but could also space the floor. They like these athletic big man guys, and they're adding them into the fold with Markkanen and Taylor Hendricks and Walker Kessler. Maybe Danny Ainge has a type. So yeah, that is this top 10 so far. On to number 11 with Chicago, and they are going to have to draft a big man that could space the floor and shoot at the center position. Oh boy. So with Sar off the board, with Ware off the board, that like EBC can't shoot right now. Filipowski may be the best option here. Yeah, they're gonna have to take Kyle Filipowski at 11. I don't know how Bulls fans would feel about that. Actually, you know what? We're not going Filipowski. I'm taking my guy, who can I think play the 5 in this league. He's ranked kind of low. For some reason, he's listed as a small forward. No, he's a power forward / center, and that's going to be Tyler Smith going to the Bulls at number 11. A better shooter than Filipowski, too, in my opinion. All right, number 12 with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Come on, give me where I could trade this pick for a player, because then we could do a blockbuster trade. But they're going to have to select somebody out of the Atlantic Coastal Conference, better known as the ACC, which will have some options for us here. Jared McCain is on the board. We can take him. We could go Keyshawn George. We can go Kyle Filipowski. I don't know why Isaiah Collier is ranked so low. So this is going to be easy for me. I'm going to take Jared McCain going to Oklahoma City. They may move on from Josh Giddey, get another guard that could play the 1, that could play the 2, but could also be a consistent shooter for you right away in the playoffs next year, which the Thunder plan on playing in. So we got the Sacramento Kings here at number 13. Malik Monk is most likely going to leave them in free agency since they can't give him a max. And in his replacement, they're going to have to draft somebody from the Pac-12, which shouldn't be too bad either because we do have Cody Williams still on the board, Tristan Da Silva, who could fit this team a little bit more. But I think if you're going to try to go upside here, it would be Cody Williams. I actually think they should draft another wing in this draft rather than a guard. And if you have Cody Williams on the board or Tristan Da Silva, 2 realistic options to be on the board, you can't go wrong. One's more NBA ready in Da Silva, but Cody Williams does have a higher ceiling, but could be a good defender right away. And to wrap out this lottery, we do have the Portland Trailblazers. I'm not sure if I didn't remove one. It says I got 17 things left, so we'll see. And I got to draft a 5th-year player. Okay, so somebody that is not a project play. And they went Zach Edey at number 7, so we're going more NBA ready. And the top 5th-year guys, this is tough. I'm pretty sure Tristan Da Silva is not a 5th-year guy. So we could go Terrence Shannon, but I'm actually going to go Kevin McCullough here out of Kansas. Spent his first 3 years at Texas Tech, then his last 2 at Kansas. And he's someone that can play make in the half court. He can create his own shot, and he's also someone that is a good defender in my opinion right away. So we're going right now, like win right now with Portland. Zach Edey at 7 and Kevin McCullough at 14. I do not know how Blazers fans would feel about that. All right, Miami at number 15. Let's see what we got for them going right here. And Miami is going to have to draft a shooter, it looks like. Yep, they're going to have to take a shooter in this case. No! Okay! They're going to take an NBA player's son. It just goes on that marker. And from my knowledge, there's only one son. Now, if Dan Early coaches the Lakers, which you probably know that by now, the time you guys are seeing this video, you could take his son, but no. Bronny James is going to the Miami Heat at 15. He's going to the Heat at 15 in this mock. And maybe that means the Miami Heat are going to get LeBron James, which would be kind of cool. A reunion in Miami for LeBron with Bronny going to South Beach there at 15. All right, so we got Philadelphia at number 16. They'd be a fun team to trade for a player as well. But in this spin the wheel edition, they're going to have to draft a pretty good shooter. And while I do think somebody like Tristan Da Silva is a good shooter, I don't think he's someone that is like shoot first. So Rob Dillingham, he's one of the better shooters in this draft. He's going to go 16 in this mock draft. We still have Montes Buzelis and Nikola Topic on the board, and Rob Dillingham is going to go to Philadelphia at 16. Would be like a Tyrese Maxey type steal, and you'd have two elite shooters in your backcourt, both from Kentucky. So we're on the clock here with the Lakers at 17. If take a player's son fell here, could have been actually kind of realistic. And the LA Lakers are going to have to draft somebody from the Big East, which means they're going to get Devin Carter, which is a huge pickup for the LA Lakers. Someone that's going to be able to crash the glass. He's one of the better rebounders for a guards in this draft. Probably the best rebounding guard in this class. He can hit threes. He's ready for the big time moments. He needs to be on a team that's playing in the playoffs in 2025. So Devin Carter there at 17 to the Lakers. I mean, I love that for them. All right, so we are on the clock at number 18 with the Orlando Magic, and the Orlando Magic are going to have to draft someone that is a combo guard, can play the 1, can play the 2, which is pretty good for them. I don't know if Topic could play the 2. I don't think Furphy could play the 1. I don't think Keyshawn George could play the 1. Could I stretch Jacoby Walter to playing the 1? Oh, no, this is going to be easy for me. It's going to be Isaiah Collier, because Collier is going to be a good enough shooter, in my opinion, that he could play the 2. I don't think he's going to be the quickest off-ball guy, but he could definitely delegate some of those roles to the point guard position, and Isaiah Collier is going to go to the Orlando Magic there at 18. So we're on the clock with the Toronto Raptors at number 19, and the team up north is going to have to trade this pick for a player. Okay, this would be interesting for Toronto right now. And we're going to trade this 19th overall pick for Kyle Kuzma. There obviously maybe be picks thrown in on either side, but the premise of this is Washington is getting another first-round pick in this draft, and Toronto is getting a good floor spacing forward that could space the floor if Scotty Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl, and you have more consistency from outside the arc, throwing Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett. Some inconsistent shooters in there, so getting Kuzma could help this team going forward. And with the 19th overall pick, oh, this says the Portland Trailblazers. It should be the Washington Wizards. I mean, this is an easy Nikola Topic for Washington. So yeah, act like Topic is going to Washington, and they'd end up with Alex Sarr and Nikola Topic in this draft. I don't know why it says Portland in there. I must have clicked them instead. But yeah, we can actually get Washington in here to take Nikola Topic and undo that. So yeah, Sarr and Topic in this chaotic mock. I'm sure Wizards fans are happy with this. All right, so with the Cleveland Cavaliers at number 20, we do have a couple options left here that could be interesting for them. And they're going to have to take someone that is a true junior here. And that is going to be Jalen Tyson. He spent a year at Texas, a year at Texas Tech, and last year at Cal. He's a bruiser. This guy loves contact inside. He is strong. He can come off the bench and be a scorer for Cleveland. So we're on the clock here at 21 with the New Orleans Pelicans. You can see the options remaining above my head right there. And they are going to have to take someone that is a sophomore from this past season. And we're going to give them Kyle Filipowski, someone that could space the floor, someone that could play alongside Zion Williamson. I don't think he's going to be a super consistent shooter in this league, but at least it opens up the paint for Zion going forward. On the clock here with the Phoenix Suns at number 22. Let's see what Matt Ishbia, James Jones are going to have to do here, and they're going to have to take someone that is from the SEC. The best SEC guy right now, who is it? Damn, I don't really know. Justin Edwards, don't know if I'd really like that for them right now. Wow, not a lot of good SEC guys in this class whatsoever. So I may actually have to go Justin Edwards with the 22nd overall pick. Antonio Reeves here seems kind of high. But yeah, like nobody from Arkansas, nobody from Georgia, nobody from Alabama, no Auburn guys here either. So yeah, we are going to have to go with Justin Edwards, who I think needs to play a little bit quicker. I think his game's a little slow right now. He actually could have a good jumper in this league, but probably will benefit from being in the G League. So going with a 6'7" forward there at number 22. We still have Matas Buzelis on the board. No reason to draft him. I mean, we still have the wing option. We have someone that is a bad, I don't think he's a bad defender, so I don't think I would do that. So yeah, it's really the wing option. So whenever that goes, Matas Buzelis is going to go. And we're going to have to take someone that was a senior last year. And that is going to be Tristan Da Silva, who would actually be a fantastic fit in Milwaukee. Could do a little bit of everything. And I think could be a nice complementary piece to Middleton and Giannis and can play out there with them. Gives them some size, some length that can also rebound as well. So we have back-to-back Knicks picks here at 24 and 25. Are they going to be able to get Matas Buzelis in this draft at number 24? No, they're going to have to reach on a guy by around 10 spots. So someone that's probably projected to go around the mid-30s. And I actually have that pick for them that I really like a ton, and that's going to be Cam Christie out of Minnesota. He's ranked 34th here. The Knicks are 24th in this draft. I thought he was going to stay another year at Minnesota or enter the transfer portal, but he opted for the 2024 draft. He could be a good shooter in this league. He is the younger brother of Max Christie, who kind of did something similar when he was at Michigan State, but I actually think I would be okay with the Knicks taking Cam Christie at number 24 if that happened on draft night. I like his game a lot, but he definitely needs a little bit of G League experience or just time to grow in the league. And the Knicks are going to land Matas Buzelis as well. So the Knicks get Cam Christie and Matas Buzelis here at 24 and 25. Two fantastic picks for them. All right, so we got a couple guys left here. We have about 5 more picks to make. Let's see what's going to be going down at number 26, and it's going to be drafting someone that is, in my opinion, a bad defender right now. It's weird because I don't think Walter's great, but I don't know if he'll develop right now. Bad defender, Baylor Shireman. I don't think he's going to be a good defender at 26. You know what? Let's go Baylor Shireman or Johnny Furphy. I mean, Furphy, he's hit or miss with his defense right now. You know what? Let's go Furphy. I don't think Furphy's a good defender. I think eventually he will be one, though. So let's go Furphy there. And you're getting Alex Sarr, Nikola Topic by trading Kyle Kuzma, and Johnny Furphy. Shout out to the Wizards draft here. It's pretty dope. And I mean, who knows? Maybe with the injuries to Topic, he could actually fall to 19 on draft night. I mean, we saw it with Cam Whitmore last year. All right, at 27, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's see what they're going to have to do here. And they are going to be someone that is taking a Big 12 player with their first round pick. Pretty easy selection because with the guys remaining, that's going to be Jacoby Walter. Getting him at 27 is great value. One of the more athletic players in this class, I think could be a 3D contributor just next year alone. And we'll see if he can be more efficient at the rim. So at number 28 with the Denver Nuggets, they're going to have to take someone that is a true point guard in this class, and that is going to be Tyler Kolek over Bub Carrington for them specifically. He's someone that could run this second unit and help them in the playoffs as they're trying to win a championship in 2025. So we have 2 final picks here with the Utah Jazz and the Boston Celtics, and the Utah Jazz are going to have to draft a freshman here at 29, and that is an easy pick for me. That is going to be, I think, Bub Carrington over Keyshawn George. We're going to get a point guard in Utah. So who did they take at 10? They got Kalel Ware at 10, and they were able to take Bub Carrington at 29, which is fantastic value. And lastly, for the Boston Celtics, we got to draft someone that's just a guard. So in my opinion, that is going to be Keyshawn George. Ryan Dunn's maybe more of a wing specifically as a 3. So we're going to go Keyshawn George, a 3 and D2 to the Boston Celtics at number 30. So yeah, that is going to be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy that chaotic spin the wheel mock draft. If you did enjoy that concept, I would appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. As yeah, we had the Spurs trade up to number 1. I was thinking though, like at number 11, this could have been Deron Holmes because Holmes didn't end up going in this first round, which I'm sure he definitely will be going in the first round on draft night. But yeah, getting like Rob Dillingham at 16 is kind of crazy. Even Devin Carter now at 17, Collier at 18, Topic at 19. They fell. Buzelis at 25 is obviously the biggest faller in this chaotic mock. And if you guys did enjoy, like I said, I appreciate a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.